Okay, we're going to go live. Starseed Evolution channel. Welcome to day 4 of Utopia New Earth Systems virtual retreat. Safokona darafantina kushakati akanakati. Sakana darafoka santi. Safoka santi akana darafoka santi akashakata. Ayoko shifoka santi akananta katina darafoka santi. Welcome to our starship and our golden owl circle. Yeshafaka santi akana darafoka santi. Gisi fukushana kana darafoka santi nakata. Santi akana akosha fokona kati. This is going to be for day 4. We're going to be traveling to the Utopian, Crystalline, Lyran temples. And Utopia, we're going to be traveling to the future, to 4,562. So you guys are able to tune in and to receive all info, data, and downloads for what we're consciously creating for the newer systems here on this planet. Rosa, if you could hear me, if everything's
yes, I can hear you.
Okay, because I was on a meeting and the connection kept going out, so I hope that everyone can hear me.
Yes,
thank you guys for all being here to support all starseeds and the ghosts and crystalline children waking up, all families. We're moving into the 5th dimension. We also, there's 5th dimensional families too as well. So all of us can, are navigating from the 4th dimension to the 5th dimension. Some of us are in the 7th dimension and 12th dimension. Depends on how high we're going. So thank you, all of you guys, for being present. We're on day 4, and this is going to be an experience. We're going to connect with the Lyran from the cradle of Lyra, different royal houses of Lyra. So I'm just going to show a picture of the royal councils, and this is what the Lyrans look like. And the Syrians, and this is the Aurora councils that will be coming in. There's different lioness beings, but some of them actually look like all different types of cat beings. Some will look like feline humanoids. So I'm going to share my experiences first before we go on our journey. So I've had experiences with Lyrans. I've had some that are probably, I think, about like 7 feet tall, standing in front of me, and they wear blue cloaks, and they have royal garments on, and it's royal blue, and they look like the domesticated cats, like a blue Russian. So I've had my experience with those. Different ones that kind of look like the closest that we do have is an image is the Egyptian cat Basset, and they actually do look like that. There's beautiful statues of Basset that you can buy online, and it looks exactly to what this cat race does look like. So there's multiple feline races. Now there's big ones that are probably about 40 feet tall that I've seen too. So the statues of in Egypt are probably the closest to what we have is what they look like. Lioness beings, which would be a Sekhmet, the goddess. I've had one running up to me, and it wasn't Sekhmet, of course. It's a Lyran race, and this one was, it seemed like it was 40 feet tall. So I was out in Arizona, and I was doing some footwork and chi art, and I was shifting energy, moving energy really fast with different types of avatar quantum moves, and I was having fun, and I pretty much was like moving dimensions and shaking dimensions, and I think I did something. I know that. And all of a sudden I saw this huge Lyran running up to me, and it was crazy where he just was like running up to me. He was huge, gigantic. And he was like, no, like I think he was telling me no. And I looked at him, I was laughing, like it felt like dad. It felt like I was home. I don't know how to explain it. So I looked at him with this kid. He brought out my inner child, the divine child out of me. And I started laughing and giggling. And then I started like moving even more, even though I knew I was doing something. I probably was doing something I shouldn't have. And it was that heart space where he was like running after the little kid, like, no, don't do this, not here or something. You know, it was that moment. And I finally just dropped and I looked at him. He was huge, like he was like 40 feet tall. And he was running up to me. I could see him literally moving into the physical dimension. It was absolutely beautiful. But he brought out a part of me, and then I was like, I had like this biggest smile on my face. It was priceless. Like I was smiling from ear to ear. My heart was just open, and I just dropped and I looked at him and I was like, I was playing with him, and I go, I just ran the other direction. So I started darting and I dropped everything that I had in my hand and I was just playing with them. So it was just me playing with my dad, if that makes sense. I started running, and it was hilarious. And he was like running after me, and that was it. I wasn't too scared. I was just playing. So I had that beautiful moment. So I was like, oh, okay, so these statues that's how big you guys really are. That's cool. So I was able to have that connection with a lioness race being. That was the most beautiful experience I've ever had. I've had more. I've had way more experience with cat beings, feline beings, different felines that look like us, and different humanoid races, like I've explained. I've seen ones that are feline humanoid, look like us with crystals all over their face, and it's a white race, and they usually have green eyes and blue eyes, and that is a royal bloodline, a certain royalty line of Lyra. Yeah, so there's different ones, and then there's Lemurian race too that looks like different feline races. So I've had multiple experiences with them. I've seen different tiger beings, but kind of like mixed. Mine look the me of a starseed. I actually look a little bit like a panther and a cheetah. So I actually have spots on my body, and it's in my crystallization. So I was able to see it, and I actually have stripes, and that's more of my that's more of my Andromedan being. So I've had experiences and then multidimensional experiences with myself. So I just wanted to explain that you can actually see them. You can see them teleport through too as well. These ones are solar. So they want to focus on your solar body today. They want to focus on the Christic solar body, Christic solar DNA systems. So we're going to be going on a journey space with them, and we're going to be working on activating your Lyran starseed DNA. We're going to just tune in to whatever comes through, but they want to focus on your Christic solar body. And the Aurora councils we're going to be working with too as well. So those are my crazy experiences where I was like, you're real. And then now I'm just trying to figure out how to go in with them. I was like, now that I saw them, I was like, I'm going to figure out how to get to where you guys are. So I've tried that too. I've had many experiences with them just standing in front of me. It made me realize who I was talking to all the time when I was looking up. I would always stand outside. I would talk telepathically up to all of these beings, huge beings, and just gigantic beings. And I'd always just sit there with them, and I would talk to them. And it was a few different races, if you want to say. But I know I was obviously sitting there talking to the Lyrans the whole time, a few of them, and there was a few other races too that would stand. They're that big that I would stand and talk to outside for years. I would just sit there and talk to them. Some of them were my guardians, yeah. And then there's the blue beings. They're really huge blue beings, 10 to 15 feet tall. Those are my Andromedan children. They would look similar to Avatar races. If you do tune into them, they look like feline humanoids, but just taller, and they have longer necks. Okay, so they do want to make themselves known. It's just normal. They look like you in a sense. They just, their necks are a lot longer. There's a longer neck form, and they're like, they kind of look like giants. So they would look like 10 to 15 feet tall. They work with their feet and their footwork all the time. So they move with their feet when they move. And it's very similar to movie Avatar. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave this person inspiration to actually make this movie. I've had full embodiments in my dream state of being my avatar. Feline, I call it an avatar, but it's a feline from Andromeda, and she just moves with her feet. She pretty much walks and does everything with her feet. Different types of footwork, chi arts, and moves energy. So if you guys ever have any experiences in your dream state, that's most likely your higher self. It's the focus of your starseed higher self. All right, so we're going to set up. We're going to connect with them today. I hope everyone's doing well. Ascension symptoms will come up. Drink lots of alkaline water, high vibrational food. You could do fasting like I am. Raw food. You can stick to different types of raw food, lots of vitamins, detoxing, nutrition. Exercising to move your body, yoga, going to the gym. Different types of chi art, anything that will move it, running. You go if you do running. Stretching your body too as well. You want to move the energy in your body. If you have lots of fear softwares that are coming up, different types of fear softwares, just letting you know. Fear is the density in the body is what we're removing. So it's the fear software is different. Whatever is coming up, you want to actually move your body, get up and move. If you go into these places of imprisonment, traps, different types of conscious traps in the consciousness, what you want to do is you want to get up and try to raise your vibrational frequency, listen to music, shift your perception, your reality, go for walks, move the body, look outside, go in nature, connecting to Gaia's system, to Mother Earth. When you connect to Mother Earth, you'll be able to shift the energy, meditate. You can go work in the sun and go sun gazing. Because this is going to be a wild ride. We're about to quantum jump big time. If you're vibrating and moving, we're all about to go through a huge quantum jump. I don't know where we're going to wind up. Maybe Peru. I was like, I have no idea. I just know that this is big, working for 7 days. I've done 4 days, but I haven't done 7 days. So this one's definitely big, working through Stargate each time. I would like for you guys just to relax. Turn into the heart space. And just breathe in. Breathe in source. Exhale. Let's connect to your avatar self, your Christed avatar self. And just breathe in and breathe out. We want your Christed avatar self to merge deeply between all dimensions of your field. Just breathe in source, and exhale. Breathe in source, and exhale. Connect consciousness current. Let's bring in the Christ consciousness current. breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, prime creator. Exhale, density. Release and surrender the ego, the lower self, the attachments, any fear, worry, stress, and just release. Gisifuku santia kana darafoko santi. Santina kana darafoko shankati. Yakatan. Just visualize source frequency, universes, and galaxies pouring into your 14th chakra. And just breathe in and breathe out. Visualize the universes and galaxies of source energy, cosmic energy, God consciousness energy flowing into your crown space, activating your throat chakra, activating your heart chakra, opening up the higher heart chakra, activating the solar plexus, opening up the womb of creation in your sacral, your goddess energy, your divine feminine, your compassion, the Santi, your communication center, activating the root chakra. Visualize this cosmic light coming in. Feel the Christic star penetration through your heart center, the galactic Christed star, the Christo Sophia frequency energy matrix, filling up all the spaces, opening up the portals of your heart center. Visualize yourself as light, as the Christ is light, as the sun. Just visualize the light and the sun, the Christ star frequency opening up the heart center, spinning in a 360-degree around you, purifying your conscious field, connecting to God, source consciousness through your heart center. We would like for you to awaken to remember that you are source, you are God consciousness. That you are a light being, a luminous being, the God self, the galactic self. You have many names, thousands of names. That you are the Christo Sophia, that you are pure consciousness, that you're God consciousness, that you're Christed light. Let's open the heart center to remember that you are the light, that you are a pure being. That you are the crystalline diamond children. Awaken your DNA now. That you are the Christed crystalline children of the diamond sun DNA, that you are the children of the light. Awaken to remembering that you are the children of the light, that you are the conscious leaders of the newer systems, of why we came in here, what were our missions, what were our highest missions. You all will receive your missions right now. All of your data downloads for all of your missions, to remember that we are the change of this planet. We come in with our hearts open. We are accessing heart consciousness. We are removing the veils of amnesia, moving through shadows, looking deep within, wanting to change, wanting to raise our vibrational frequency. We want to access these for the collective consciousness, in order to be the change on this planet, for the children, for the generations forward and generations backwards. There is no time and space. That means there is no time. You are the alchemist. You are a powerful alchemist. You are the galactic Starseed, ambassador, gatekeepers, grid keepers, universal templars, universal planetary guardians, Christos guardian races, all different species, from an advanced species, from all different times and spaces, and angelic humans. All of us come from different origins and different bloodlines and DNA. We came together to open our heart chakras and to be able to connect our rainbow currents together, a rainbow frequency of our heart chakras, to be able to penetrate light into the collective consciousness, to unify and to unify the collective consciousness. We're here for the unity consciousness templates, the humanitarian templates, avatar consciousness templates. And that's the reason why we came, so we could unify together as one. So we can shift, and we can shift the universes and galaxies, planetary systems. We're all one, and we all come together now in this space. We are showing that there is no separation and judgment on this planet. We are unifying as to one, as all species, planetary species, universal species, divine beings, luminous beings. All of you are divine beings and luminous beings. You are pure. You will remember that you are love, and you are the purest frequency and the highest frequency of love. Thank you for looking within. Thank you for looking at your shadows. Thank you for wanting to heal yourself and to heal others. Thank you for awakening. We thank you for awakening. Source thanks you. Krishna Sophia thanks you. All of the masters, galactic councils, the highest frequencies, interdimensional beings, ultra-dimensional beings, metadimensional beings, universal beings. Thank you for awakening for the collectives. Thank you for expanding your heart, your generosity, your gratitude, and your kindness. Thank you for awakening to consciousness and to becoming a conscious being. Thank you for awakening to wanting to change your life. We're going to connect, and we're going to go on a journey to Utopia. We're going to visit the new earth temples and galactic temples of the future for eco-friendly living, divine sanctuaries, peace and blissful states of consciousness, communities, dome structures, different types of geometric structures, free housing, free living, working together in community and in unity. More expanded schools, mastery schools for children, multidimensional mastery schools for children, for love and peace and laughter, connection to the earth. All the fun, teleportation, biolocation, etheric biolocation, translocation, moving through space and time, telepathic abilities fully online, crystal technology, solar technology, new light technology, pure crystal technology. They want you to be able to see and to envision it. All new modalities and new ways of healing. All new ways of travel, creating your realities, materializing in physical form your realities through your super quantum computer system, your Merkaba vehicle, remembering how to be a creator of your human experience through materializing into physical form your realities through sound, tones, colors, and orchestra, where you actually create your realities. And it's through your system. If you guys can remember that, and it would materialize into physical form, and create it through your heart center, create it through the projector screen, and you would realize it. To create your heaven on earth and your paradise, your experience, your human experience from a fifth dimensional frequency and higher. Super intelligence systems, super intelligent Merkaba systems. Diamond Merkabas. Advanced systems. Hearts connecting and in unity. So we're going to start our journey space. And welcome to our starship. So I'd like for you just to visualize and connect into my Andromedan ship, my galactic ship. So we want to welcome you on to my family ship. And you'll be able to tune into my children, my Andromedan children. We'll be able to greet you. We're going to call in your Ascension evolution support teams, your teams and Stargate technicians that are going to work with you. Your multidimensional yous and your angelic higher selves, your galactic family are going to greet you. The royal houses of Lyra and Lyra Vega. And Lyra Avian. And our divine Christed Lyran family, the Aurora Councils too as well. So I'm going to call in the Aurora Councils to grid this space and connect to your heart center. All of us together here that are here on Earth, that are connected here. They will be connecting to the different Christus Guardian races, the Magi Holy Grail lines. The ones that are actually here on this planet are going to be connecting, and then some of them that are fully online and awakened will be holding space too as well. We're going to connect on this light ship, and this will be our golden owl circle, where you'll be able to connect in the higher realms, the galactic timelines. So you want to join in. When you join in, you can take a seat. It is a crystalline platform disc that you'll be able to see. You have a seat, a chair, throne, or a crystal bed, and you'll be able to tune into that. It's fitted just for you. So you want to go and just lay down and relax. And we're going to start teleportation and moving our consciousness, our crystal etheric consciousness. We're going to teleport to the future. All of my followers, we're sending you love, and everyone that is tuning in and who tunes in afterwards. It's multidimensional, so you have to remember there's no time and space here in the quantum realms and the quantum plasma field. So you guys, it doesn't matter if you listen to this 2 years from now, you'll still be with us. The higher versions of you, your higher self, avatar self, multidimensional galactic self, starseed self will be here. So we'd like for you just to connect to the Andarians. There will be Andaras Indari crystal, you'll be able to connect to the red and the blue. The Christed clear. There's going to be 3 crystals we'll be able to connect through. It's going to be an Indarian grid system that you'll be able to connect to. So we'd like for you just to connect your heart center. This is going to help us create a light field of our heart chakras together in a rainbow frequency so we can unite as one and to unite for the collectives. And the Andarians are going to connect to your heart center and to start upgrading, unlocking ancient portals. We want to work through a Stargate system. We're going to be working with the Lyran councils, the feline humanoid races, and the lioness beings are going to connect. Goddess Sekhmet and her family are going to be present too as well. The solar Lyrans too, and there's a white race Lyran beings too as well, are going to be connecting and coming in. And the Lyrans that are the jaguar races, and they look like jaguars. From the royal houses of Lyra are going to connect to your heart center and to hold space. They're going to merge deeply between all dimensions of our field, and we're going to be moving to the royal temples, the Utopian temples of Lyra, and there's a few of them. So we're just going to connect to the one for the Christed solar body system and the Stargate system. So that's the one that we're going to go to. So we're going to be teleporting and just visualize yourself moving your consciousness out of your body. And we're going to teleport to this sacred temple. And it's at light speed, so you'll be able to connect that it's through your Merkaba vehicle, your vehicle of light, and we're all going to connect and we're going to teleport into the sacred temple. This one is a pyramid structure and it will be built like a pyramid structure. That is what they desire and what they like to see. There will be crystal temple vortexes and altars that are set up for them where you can connect to the higher consciousness states, galactic consciousness, and starseed consciousness. And just open your heart center and just allow. All of the beings will ask for permission before they work on you. So if you give them permission with an open heart, they will start to work on your auric field and start scanning your property, your land. Remove any cords, dense cords, clean cords, to be able to scan through your spiritual bodies, your morphogenetic field, and just to receive all that is needed. My family of light will be able to connect and to work through your property, of course, with your permission. So you just have to tune in, just tell them yes. If you say no, it's always peaceful, it's okay. Just allow, and if you're new star seeds that are coming here and that have been guided by the universe, just open your heart center and just to allow for the bazaar. The Sakana that focus and tia kashakana that focus and tea. So no katana katia kasha fokushana that focus and tina kata. So focus and tina ki kashakata. The focus santa. The sapokashana katia kashakana that focus and tea. Santina kusha fokonoku kanakatia kana that focus and tea. Gasantina kata. Tokosha fokushana kata. Gesa focus and tea. I kasana katina kashakati. And just breathe in and breathe out. And we're just going to connect. And we'd like for you just to see and envision and to receive data and downloads of the Utopia system. So they're going to be able to show you what will be in the new Earth systems for Utopia in the future.
Santina ku akana darfoko santi akasefoko ekana derefantina ku sefoko shanti sana darfoko santi akashakata ayuko sakati Kasananda de focusanti, Sakananda de fakashantakata, the focus and Santi. Safokusan foku akananda de fokusana kusindo fukunakati. Santia kashaku nakananda de focusanti. Sanakasha fokushanti na kosha fokushananda de focusanti no konanda de fokahaka santina kakashakati. Sayuku yakananda de focusanti, kashakataki, kashakataku, kashakata. We're going to be teleporting on the crystalline platform disk. And we're just going to go into the temple. And as you go into the temple, you guys can all take a seat and to lie down. You can sit in a chair, you can lie on a crystal bed. Everything will be set up for you. It's all light technology and it's a light code and light technology medical bed. And we're going to start working on your system. We'd like for you just to put your hand on your heart center so you can tune into your heart chakra. And we're going to bring in this frequency and ask that your avatar selves, your higher version of you, start streaming in and activating your healer's hands, your crystalline quantum healer's hands, and place it on your heart center so we can work on self-healing today. So you can understand how this works, how all of this works just by tuning into vibration, frequency, and color. We want to open this vortex and to remove all blockages, cords, negative cords, releasing trauma imprints. We want to remove density and blockages from this vortex. And all of you guys were tuned yesterday for crystalline quantum healing. So we want to keep working with this for the next few days during this retreat. So just put it on your heart center so you can connect. And to be able to feel your heart, to feel your galactic heart center. We want to activate the galactic cosmic heart center. We're going to be activating Lyran DNA and Lyran origin DNA. We're going to be purifying the conscious field, the spiritual bodies, and purification of your physical body. So just connect and just visualize rainbow currents, or if you can tune into a gold frequency, a crystalline frequency of gold, or a crystalline liquid light, plasma coming from your hands, universes and galaxies. You want to just be able to feel the vibration of your heart. So you know that there's a chakra there. See if you can actually see it moving and just visualize through your mind the chakra moving. So we're going to activate the galactic heart center, the Lyran galactic heart. So we can do a full body integration with the Lyran higher self of you. This is a multidimensional experience, which means we're multidimensional. Most of you will have a Lyran higher self. Some form of record data or DNA of this origin. We want to embrace this and to tune into it. So just visualize the rainbow currents coming from your hand and just opening up this current, opening up this galactic gateway, this Lyran gateway to the cosmic heart. We're going to tune in to the higher heart chakra and the thymus. And just tune into the frequencies here. Feel your higher heart center, and you can move your hands around so you can actually feel the vibration of these 2 points. We want to activate the Stargate systems. And just visualize your Stargate system in your heart center, opening up in a counterclockwise motion. Gisa Fukono Kananda Kieka Santia Kasakata Koshakata. The sacred temple and the Stargate system that is built by you guys is going to start activating and working through all dimensions of your field through crystal technology. This is a structure and a temple that is built for the galactic heart of Lyra, for the cosmic heart. The cosmic heart gateways and the Lyran origin DNA. The Christic solar body, the Sifukushufukusanti, Safokushakana, the Fukasanti, Kasakana, the Fukasanti, Sayukashufuku Kashanakata. We're going to be rewriting and rewiring, and purification templates are going to be upgraded, installed, and activated. The Fukusantina, the Fukusantina Kashakata. Safuku Nokuna, the Fukusantia Kashakana, the Fukusantia Kashakati. Sanan, the Fukusantina Kanan, the Fukusantina Kashakati. Sanan, the Fukushanakati. Gesano Koshanakada, the Fukunakati Akasafukushanti. Sakana, the Fukusanaka Shakati, Nakana, the Fukunokuti. Santinaki, Akoshanakana. The Fukusantina Kasana, the Fukusantina Kashakata. The Kikatan. You want to visualize this opening up in a counterclockwise so we can start removing density cords and just release and surrender. We want to move as much out of this chakra point as possible so you can expand, and to expand in light, to expand and to awaken the Starseed consciousness, the galactic consciousness, the Christed consciousness, source consciousness, God consciousness within you. We want to expand this chakra so you can remember and to lift your veils of amnesia and the veils that are in front of you. We're going to be working on removing the veil of separation. The veil of separation within you. If you see something in the external that is out of alignment, then you want to look within yourself. Where are you out of alignment? Where are you separated? Where do you judge yourself? You want to start within you. Shaka shafoku shantina katakata. Ne fokusi fokusinti akashanakati. Ne fokusanakanan, the fokusantina katan, the fokushakatan. Like for you just to tune in and just to feel your heart center and your soul matrix and the voice and the language of your soul, which is in your heart center. Release and surrender all that does not serve you, all pain and trauma in your heart. All judgment of self and separation. Sana de focus anti akasa focus anti gets focus anti akashifoku no kono de kinekati. Sana de focus and focus anti saya kashifokona de facas focus anti neki kashifokashakata de facas anti akasafokoshanakati santina kanan de focus anti nakashakata gets focus anti de focus anti akasafokashani kanakata and tune into your heart center. We want to open up these portals and gateways so you can telepathically communicate to your star consoles through your heart center and star family in the future. This is where we communicate, and this is ground crew and also different star family that are on this planet and different galactic beings. We communicate through the heart. I communicate to my Lyran through my heart center. Telepathic communication. This is a part of the system and our light body system, and to returning to an angelic human. We communicate through the heart center and through the higher heart portals. Nasa focus anti. The focus anti kasa focus nakati nakashakata. So we want to remove and to expand and to remove much programming and density and to a reversal spin and to activate the reversal spin. In order for we can bring this fully online and to develop our diamond grid system. It's a diamond structure system, diamond chamber. It's a crystic solar frequency, crystic solar chamber system. The focus antina kana the focus antia kishakanakiti. Sakoshana konokoshana kana the focus antina kika safakasanti. Sayeka sanaka shakatana kashakati. I'm going to activate the higher heart Stargate. Nisifuko shakoshana kona katina kika shakati. The focus anako shakati. And just tune into your heart center and see if you can just feel vibration. See if you can actually tune into your chakra moving. You should be able to feel it. So we're moving it in a counterclockwise so we can remove as much density. We're going to call in your Ascension support team, your multidimensional hues, and your morphogenetic field, the higher self. The galactic councils that are here and present today that are going to assist you, the Aurora councils with the light technology, the goddess Sekhmet. The goddess Sekhmet also has a blue ray sapphire technology that is going to help and assist you, opening up the heart center and to removing any cords, dense cords, and clearing cords too as well. The focus antia kasha fukonakati. Sakana the focus antina kasha kana the focus anti. Santia kasaku shapu akasanakata. The fantina kisa focus anti. Yukushaka shakana the focus anti. The focus antina kushakata. We're going to send in light encoded light technology. For purification templates and to purify your conscious field. We're going to start upgrading and installing a diamond plasma system. A crystic solar plasma body. You'll be able to tune into a rose gold. It's a rose gold crystalline liquid light. It's going to pour like waterfalls and fill all the spaces of your body. Santino Koshano Konakatina Ki Kasafuka Santia Kasafu Koshano Konakatina Kushakata, the Defuka Santina Ki Kashakatan. So just tune into your galactic heart center. The Defuka Santina Kikata, we're going to activate this gate system. You'll be able to tune into this pyramid structure, this temple, and you'll be able to see all the crystal technology in the gate systems. All data will be given to you in order for you to bring your own into the plasma quantum fields, and we'll materialize into physical form everything that is there and seen. All we have to do is just walk into the timeline and to vibrate into this timeline. We'll be able to vibrate enough. We'll be able to materialize into physical form the creation of these temples, and this temple in particular, which is for the crystic solar body. You'll be able to tune into the crystals and the Andromedan master crystals that will be set up too as well. The focus antina kia kasana kushanti. The focus antina kana the focus nakata. Gesanti sakana the focus antina kata koshakata. Gesanakati. Safocus antia kashakata. The focus antina kata. You'll be able to receive tuning and toning from the Andaras to be able to activate your light body, your Merkaba system, your super quantum computer system. your advanced super intelligence system. And they're going to connect and start working and tuning and toning. The frequencies are green, teal, opal, and Egyptian gold. The focus sentia. Sananda the focus sentina, the focus katana kashakata. The focus sentina focus senti. Giana the focus sentina kashakata and turquoise. Gisifuko no katina ke katana the focata. Pink tones and amber tones. Gisifuko shoko shonakati. Opal tones. Gananda the focus senti. Second under the focus sentu koshufuko shantina ki kasakata. The focus sentina ki kata. Christed and Christ tones 2, which are going to be a light white frequency and a baby blue frequency. And they're going to tune and tone and to activate light within your body and to deprogram and to assist you to expand in light and to return as the angelic human of light. Dara focushanti, Gishi focushanakatakati, Dasa foconakati, Santina kanandra kakasa focushanakata, Santina kusa focushantina ki kasakata. We're going to be working on the Lyran DNA and Lyran DNA origins to be able to upgrade, cleanse, clear distortions, and then activate, and you'll be able to activate new abilities. Dasa focusantina kanakati, Ashafakashanti, the focusantina kakata, and to be able to merge and to embody your Lyran higher self. The Royal Lyra temples, Royal Lyra DNA and bloodline system. The Sifukasantia Kasafokasanta, Safokasantia Kashafokasanti, the Sifukalanda Fokasanti, Sankananda Fokasanti Akashakata, the Sifukasanti, Safokasanakana, the Fokasanti Nakashakata. Gisafokusantina kasanti, Gisifukishinakata, the Fokasantinaka, Fokasantinaka Kashakataki Kasakati. We're also going to do DNA upgrades and DNA origins for Goddess Sekhmet's bloodlines and lineages. Gisafokusanti, Sakantinakataki Kashakata, and her son, and Basat, Kasafokushantina Kushafokusanda. And to work through their lioness lineages and divine Christed cat lineages, feline lineages, and connecting to the cat lineages and families here on this planet. The physical of what we have of them. So just breathe in and breathe out. And be open to receiving. The Andarians are going to tone your field with their tones and color tones, universal tones for your universal Stargate and universal DNA system. And solar body. And just breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to upgrade your heart chakra and higher heart chakra, the galactic heart chakra. So focus on the focus and we're going to seal everything up and to align your heart chakra and higher heart chakra and unify into unification into one. And with your 15 chakra system, this is focus anti kashakata. The focus anti kashakata. We're going to rotate it in a clockwise motion. The focus anti kashakata to align it to your chakra system, the 15 chakra system. The focus anti kata. We're also going to be working on activating and bringing online, opening up and expanding all of your chakras, balancing the chakras, and work through balancing the masculine and feminine energies and the Christed light, feminine and masculine energy embodiment integration. This is focus anti. See focus anakana. The focus anti. The gesa focus anti. Akasa focus anakata. The focus anti niki kusifuku nakata. Santi nakana. The focus anti niki kashako shaganakata. Nikasanti. Esa focus anakati. So focana. The focus anti niki. We're also going to be working on DNA systems too as well, and also the cradle of Lyra, certain gate systems, different types of gate systems too, for galactic wars and Lyran galactic wars. So we're going to clear distortions for that too as well, set in the light encoded blueprints to clear. The focus anti questa focus anakati sananda focus anti kashakata katina kara katina kashakata santina ke questa focus anukushan kadan the focus anti santina kana the focus anakashakata santina ke kasa focus anakana the focus anti gushakata ki kusakata. So we're going to be clearing for that too as well. The focus anti kasa focus anakana the focus anti ke kata ke kushakata focus anti santina kashakata kati, and working through Stargate systems. The focus ana the focus anti kashakata sananda the focus anti kashakati akashagana the focus anti sananda the focus anakata gasantina kata. So just feel your heart center and feel the vibrations from your heart and connect to the heart. Okasha focus ananda kinta katina kata kati gasangata katina kata, and to heal yourself and to heal your heart center. And just visualize the rainbow currents or gold energy, whatever vibration that you connect to. You want to see the frequency and to fill up your heart center. And just tune into the vibration and to feel your heart center moving. Tune into your soul, to your avatar self. And just breathe in and breathe out. And connect to this gateway and this portal, so we can expand the heart to light. We're going to be using a sapphire light, crystalline light. It's a plasma light system. And this is an actual system from the goddess Sekhmet, and she's going to fill up all the spaces of your body for rejuvenation, deep cellular structure, rejuvenation, and healing. In your etheric templates and your manifestation templates, and to awaken ancient portals and memories. She's going to connect to your heart center, and so is Beset, their family of light. The memories that we have of the royal houses of Lyra and the lioness beings is in Egypt and other parts around the country. And in parts around the world. And also in Mexico, there's connections to Mexico. South America. Parts of Brazil. There are temples in Antarctica too as well. It's in Antarctica. You'll be able to access them later on in the future. Parts of Europe. Also in the United States too as well. There are temples that are hidden temples here too. Connected to the Trinity Gate systems here. Other gate systems and temples. Yes, focus kata gishantinaki. So focus na kata kiti focus antinaka kata near Canada. The focus on kananda the focus anti. So just feel her energy coming in, connecting to your heart and all of them. Focus antinaka and making a connection. They're going to merge deeply between all dimensions of your field. They're going to reawaken all of your gifts and to start unlocking your gifts, all of your gifts. Your gifts from your universe. You unlock your memories. You're going to receive so much in Stargate keys. To penetrate the light so you can awaken and to remember your galactic origins. Your angelic human origins. DNA systems and blueprints. We want to start bringing in the new system, and there's a whole new system for 14th strand. We want to activate the light body and the 12 crystalline DNA strands. And to work through these gate systems and to install and to activate the universal DNA systems. Yes, focus on Nakati. So another focus on Tina focus Shakata. That's the local Tanakati. Yes, focus on Nakata. So focus on Tina Koshakati Akashakata. Gasantina Kashakati. So focus on Tina Kashakata. So just visualize the sapphire light technology opening up and expanding your heart center. The Safaka Santia Kashafuku Shantia Kasana. The focus Santina Kikanan, the focus Santina Kasafuku Shakata. And just feel vibration and relax in peace. Going to rejuvenate on the cellular structure and start working through your DNA, your spiritual bodies. We're going to repair all light portals. All holes and tears in your auric field. Cords, and just remove cords and attachments, imprints, implants, tags, flags, to start deprogramming fear softwares. Any artificial intelligence that is in your field. Any NA softwares. And to remove all NA softwares from your field. Implants, conscious traps, mind mazes, phantom mazes, and false matrices. Negative thought forms. Lower thought forms, dense thought forms in your frequency bandwidths. We're going to activate your crystalline energy matrix and to plug you into a 7th dimensional blueprint. False holographic inserts, false holographic timelines. We're going to work through and to remove all seals, unnatural seals, implants, tags, flags, programs, any innate intelligence, artificial intelligence, programming that is in your field. We're going to be cleansing and clearing the third eye, pineal gland, pituitary gland, and your cords. There should be one cord to your pineal gland, your vortex, and we're going to that with light technology. We're going to activate the Stargate system in the third eye. Sakanaka Koshakana to the Focusanti. Saya Kosha Fokuida Canada, the Focusanti, Canada, the Focusanti. Gisifu Koshakana, the Fokanakata, the Fantinicati. Santina Canada, the Fokushana, Katina Kiakatan, the Focusifukusha Katakata. We're going to scan for unnatural seals on the left. Right side, the Zukusho Koshakata, the Focusintina Kasha Fokushanakana, the Focusanti, Santina Kana, the Fokushana Ki Kanaka Focusanti, Sananda the Fokushantinuka Safokasanakati, Gesantina Kashakata, Safokushantina Katakata, devices, structures, any type of enslavement devices. Going to run and scan and check through contracts, enslavement contracts. The focus Santinaki Kanaki Kanakata, the focus Santinaki Kata, third dimensional hard drives. We're going to deactivate and dismantle and to start removing. Programmer intelligence. Programmer artificial intelligence. We want to start turning on and activating all the way up your matrix systems. We want to activate soul matrix, modad matrix, oversoul matrices, and avatar matrices, Christed avatar matrix, the avatars of the avatars. God consciousness templates install. Christed light, Christed star templates install. The focus Santina Kusho focus Santina Kikana, the focus Santi Santina Kikana Kikashakatna Kita, Utopia and consciousness, avatar consciousness templates install. The focus Santina Kiti, all softwares install. The focus Unity consciousness, Unity consciousness templates, softwares install. The focus Santina Kia Casa Focusana, the Fantina Kikana, the Katina Kishakata, all humanitarian 222 install. The focus Santina Kashakata, humanitarian templates and softwares to install into your system. The focus Shanti, second and the focus Santia Kashakataki Kata, the focus Santina Kikata, Christic, solar body. Templates, and all systems install, all shields, all bodies install. The focus the focus anti Santia Kashana, the focus Intio Koshokatakitina Kiakana, the focus Intunukashakata, Stargate systems to activate and to open. Is the focus Nokati. Sananda focus no Katia Kana, the focus anti the Kusha focus anti Sananda the Faka Kashanaki Kana, the Kitiniki, all unicorn light body install. Is the focus anti the focus antiniki Kashakata, unicorn systems and templates to install. The focus antiniki Kana, the focus anti Santina Kasha focus Nakata, the Fantina Kasha focus Naki. This is a pearl plasma system. It's a pearl set plasma, and it's pearl set opal plasma. It looks like a pearl set frequency. It's plasma sheets. When you tune into it, so it's unicorn frequency. That's what they call it. The focus shanti kana kana kada. The focus shanti kana the focus nakada. The focus shanti Sananda focus and focus santina kananda focus nakati akashakati. Sananda focus nakananda focus santina kananda focus santi. Santina kashakananda focus santina kia kasa focus nakana. Nere focus santia kasa focus nakana. Nere focus santina kanakata. Sa focus nakana nere focus santia kasa focus nati. Nere focus santina nere focus santina kia kashakata. Ngasa no kusha focus nakana nere focus tukoti nikiti. Ngia nakanakata. Nisakata. I'd like for you to tune into a Christic Sophia current frequency energy matrix that's going to be installed, all new templates. The God Goddess, Christic systems, universal male and female systems to install all templates. Santina kusa focus nakana, the focus santi, sana, the focus santi, akashakana, santina kana, shana, the focus santi, kisanti, sakano, the focus nakata, yes, a focus santi, santina kana, the focus nakana, the fanti, so focus and focus nakana, the focus santi, santiaka focus nakatina ki, kasa focus nakata, the kasa focus santina ki katakati, all templates install. All plasma field constructions to install. Isifukushin tuko santinakia fokanakati, santinakika kata, sokotinakata, fifth dimensional templates and realities and timelines to install now. Kisifukoshakatinakiti, nedifukosantinakika kashkata, plasma field construction, crystalline plasma star particle, plasma reality structures. Installing seventh dimensional realities, fifth dimensional realities, 12th dimensional realities, ninth dimensional realities, and to install. We want to activate and to run this. Focus through the universal time matrix. Nova Terra, New Earth systems. Crystalline plasma matrices. Structures, reality systems. And templates. Safoco sentia kashaku shakanaki. Nesafoco no cotina canada focus sefocanacati. Sananda focus sentina shakatakati, kashafoco senti. Ayakashafoco shentina ki, canada focus senti, akashafoco shnakata. The focus sentina kusifukonan, the focus senti akasanakata. Senti akananda focus no koshakata. The fantin kasakata.
Okay, I'm going to tune in to my star family, the members. If you guys want to share any language of light, any light language, light code, light encoded upgrades, if you want to share in the space before we come back and land, since we're up in the higher realms, you guys can share. I think you're muted, Maggie.
That was so beautiful. So much gratitude. Thank you, beautiful sister. kirra liarra dra lo cordoridra cor kirra kirra yado orra liarra drora dra arriarlo corrirra yadra irrindra yodro cor kera ir cor ir yadra irrindra madraya sio corcotorta arriarlo horro cor kera traya caracatra la ladra arriarra yadro rodro rirra diadra corrota corrirria. Feels like we're floating in stars and galaxies of love. Irrayadrolo irradra corriera la labor corriera la yadro correta correda esa carta
Shananda focus antina kati. Gesa focus na kata. The foco no kono del focus antina kashta kati. Gesa focus na kata. Gesa focus na del focus antina kata. Gesa focus na kata. Santia kushuku kana del focus antina kana del focus antina kashta kati. Thank you, sister. Del focus na kushuku kata kati.
Chakra.
Gesa focus antina. Can you tune into the Lyran frequency?
I felt yes, so much. I love the Lyran frequency. I never I didn't feel my like you said the blue Russian frequency before, like that Lyran. I can literally I feel like I'm levitating in her, like with the tail and all of it. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just beautiful.
It's so beautiful. I feel like Lyra is my home. Like so many cycles.
Yeah. Yeah, clearing distortions. I've been clearing distortions for them for a while.
Yes.
And tuning into some interesting galactic wars and other experimental stuff too. So I've seen a lot. I've tuned into as far as clearing distortions and some other experimental stuff too that I've tuned into.
I feel like we're finally being able to clear more of that for the collectives and within.
Yeah. I just wanted to just to express to all of our followers on YouTube and also on Facebook. So we're sending love to all of you. Just tell us where you guys are from so we can start connecting our heart centers together to create a light grid for all of humanity and the planetary systems and the universal systems. So just state where you guys are from so we can all connect around the world. So we're sending love to everyone in the United States. Different parts of Asia. Mexico and Utah, South America too. So we're sending love to South Africa. and Africa. The focus Santina Casanti, the focus no Casantina Cana, the focus on them. The focus Santina Kikata, Russia, the focus Santina Kata, Europe, the focus Shokati, Santina Kika, the focus Santa Kati, Kashakata, Canada, the focus Santina focus Sakati. So all of us will say where we're from. I'm here in North Carolina. The focus Santina Kashakati. I'm in North Carolina right now. It's absolutely beautiful. I will be staying until I quantum jump. It's a focus on the casino, focus on the Spain, yes. The focus on Tina, focus on Tina Kishakatine, focus on Tina. We have Spain too as well. She focus on Tina Kishakata, Asling is Asling. The focus on the Kishakatine, focus on Tina. The Fana Katana Katina Kishakata. So we're going to connect our heart centers together. We have Iran. Oh, that's awesome. That's beautiful. Iran and New Jersey. Iran, yes. Kuwait too as well. Washington State. Different parts of California. All around the planet. Connecting to China, Japan. France. Parts of South America too as well, Guatemala, Brazil, so let's all connect to each other, connect our heart centers together so we can create a light grid in order to open humanity's heart. Also to vibrate, and we want to lift up our brothers and sisters. So we want to connect and to lift our brothers and sisters up and to connect and to unite as one. We want to connect through our heart centers to lift our brothers and sisters up with us and to open the heart centers. Connecting this grid system, we're working on the second harmonic universe to be able to activate the heart chakras and to expand the heart chakras and activate the pineal gland systems. We want to be able to help them raise in consciousness. So we want to connect to all of the angelic humans, our soul family, brothers and sisters that are here on this planet. We want to raise them higher and to tell them that we are here with you and that we support you. So we can work on pulling them out of the density. So if you just you'll visualize the spiral system, and you'll be able to see the spiral system guided by the Lyras. It's a spiral system, and if you actually see the spiral system, you'll be able to see our soul family that is on the spiral system. We want to move them from one dimension to the next, so we want to lift them up. So you want to visualize seeing their hands, and we want to move through cities at a light speed and a quantum teleportation light speed. And we want to be able to move and just grab onto their hands and let's lift them up. And you'll be able to see that we actually are pulling them out of a matrix, out of a density. It's a spiral system, so you'll be able to see as we move from city to city, from country to country, we'll be able to move and to lift them and children too as well. So what we want to do is we want to just visualize actually taking their hands and to lift them up and out. Just visualize reaching for them, and we're going to bring them up to the spiral with us. Bring them through the gate systems into the fifth dimension. And we want to raise them up. We want to connect to all the children and all of our soul families and brothers and sisters. And we want to be able to lift them up. And you'll be able to see the spiral system and you connect to their hands. You will be able to see density. And we want to raise them up and out. And that is all the species and the human species, races that are on this planet, but they're angelic humans. You'll have to awaken to remembering that you're an angelic human. We want to lift them up and out. We can visualize just putting them on a little starship little platform disc, all of us together, and we'll just ride the spiral up. We want to access the paradise and the heaven on earth paradise, the paradise within. We reunite and unite together as one, and we'll be able to see them in the future as they clear and to purge. So we want to just visualize connecting and just connect, and we want to raise vibrational frequencies and just visualize all of us with our hearts open and all of humanity with their hearts expanded. And we want to activate the pineal gland for a higher stage of consciousness and their gate system in their third eye. And to activate their crown centers and their higher heart chakras. So we want to visualize that their second harmonic universe starts to turn on. There's a third harmonic universe. So we want to be able to transmit our codes and light coded together as one, so we can expand them and to raise their vibrational frequency. To be able to lift them up and out of the imprisonment traps of survival. And to focus into we want to lift each other together with a crisis light frequency. So it's tune into a crisis star frequency. If there's any other light workers, gatekeepers, grid keepers, light body activators that want to share, that are on as the members here, you guys have your time to share.
I would like to share, but it's a story.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a story, and I'm not sure if I can explain this in English because my English is not my first language. But I've been reminded to share this because some of us here still don't remember what happened and why certain things were still in their template in this incarnation. So I ask for permission first if I'm allowed to share this story.
Yes. Yes.
Is it okay?
I think yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can share. I'm gonna move.
Okay.
The is like lit up, so I want to just make sure that the signal doesn't blow out because of the high frequency.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The background is the code that I created I don't know, last year. I don't know when. So I'm not sure. I would like to invite all of us to close our eyes. We are not going to channel or anything. It's just connecting our the frequency with our other multidimensional selves. And right, this is about Lyra. I haven't written this myself, but I'm going to just transmit what I remember in my soul imprint, in my soul template as well. This story is about Lyra. Lyra was one of our first experiments, or one of our earlier experiments. We created humanoids. We created beings that work with the humans. These humanoid beings, there are places with first agriculture. Most of these beings, they work in the in the agriculture surroundings, and their friends were elementals and all this stuff. Technologies were not that high, were not that were not important in those days, in those times. But they lived happily, joyfully ever after in those first few, I don't know how long. In my human self, I don't know how long. But then there were neighbors. These neighbors came from other universe. They came, but they were thrown away, thrown out from that universe to our universe, and they came. They lived near us, near our star systems, near our areas. They came as friends. They were very friendly. So we as the Lyran, we or you, you, all of us, welcome them. We welcome them as friends. There were no negative feelings or anything else with this. But we didn't know there was something behind their intentions. So what happened was, all of a sudden, there were ships coming in and did all this. Yeah, they were blowing up our place, our home, and some of us managed to run away with a few ships that we had. We managed to go away from this place, but some of us didn't. So we had all this fear, this distrust within us that we still keep in our soul, which is this imprint of what happened in those days. In these days, in this incarnate, we are still wondering what happened to us. Why this happened, and is this really, or how am I going to trust people again? How am I going to face this fear? Because we had this before, again and again. For those of us who managed to run away to one star system and then to the next one, because they kept chasing us. We didn't know. And now we are here together as third dimensional beings on this earth. And it is time that we remember what happened to us and the cause of all these pains and sufferings in our bodies, in our souls. So it is time that we remember, and it is for all of us to know why it happened. We trusted, we lived in peace and harmony with all the elementals, with all the plants, everything. It was so beautiful, our home was. But now we live in fear. This was one of the causes. I was like, I, as the representative of all of us, would like to invite all of us to just cleanse it out, everything, whatever is inside us, in our soul, memory banks, take it out, cleanse it. And I'm inviting all of us to unmute yourself and share our light language, the language of scalar waves, the language of sound and light, because we all are the creators of everything. So please, please join us. Thank you. Oh yeah, hasaya hara.
Setia Shatana Ayako Darema Shiti Nasatana Ay Maria Lahas Marhenia Asma Atia City Satana
Pedra
Anare
Yakanama, Yakanam, Yakana, Yakamana, Yakan, Mianamaka, Yamana Yakan, Yakan, Yarana Yakanaka, Yakamana Yakan, Yana Yakan, Yakana Yakana Yakan, Yamana Yakan, Yakamana Yakana Yakana Yakana, Yamana Yakana Yakana Yaka, Yakana Yakana Yakamana Yaka, Yakana Yakono Yakama, Kanayama Kana.
Shivana, come on, keep it.
Walalawaya ku ukui I ir a aro ur ui I irka I ir I ir a ara ur I ira a era ur I ira warma ayako urko Krakolo porkatitanda sheketasta sukurkututu muishi kitia ya potutu kurkututu ekatrara. Irambala ya kurbotutu mui kibidira tabala la repetira. Bella la bardo kurbodusu burta tara tetibara tara. Urrosho sto kurtoto kurkatarta.
You guys are all connecting to a frequency of D13. So most of you guys are transmitting D13. It's a very high system, like a frequency to connect to.
Oh, shoku kalakita.
Thank you, everyone. I love you.
I love you all too so very much.
We love you, Jen. Thank you for that. Thank
I
you,
love
Jen.
you. I love
Thank
you.
you. Thank you all.
Thank you guys. The focus no kona the focus antina kia kana the focus antia kana the focus no kadakati. Santia kana the focus antia kana kushoka the focus antina katina kushokatan. Santina kiu the focus antina kata the focus antina kata kata the focus and kasa focus katan. Ultra-dimensional beings. The focus no katina katina kashakatan. You guys are connecting to ultra-dimensional beings. The focus no katina katina katan. Oversouls of the oversouls, very old beings, very old advanced beings, transmitting. So it's just like a frequency coming in and transmitting. Ultra-dimensional primal sound fields, D13. Some of you guys are connecting to a frequency from my Merkaba system too, which is that frequency. So it's like the universe. I have a picture of it today. I'll send it to you later, Jen, so you can actually look at it. What I see all the time, I see nothing but this picture. I'll bring it on tomorrow, but I literally see it in my third eye all the time. They call it a God realm or universe system that looks like 4 gate systems. They call it the, what is it? Ikekik. It's like their words are really funny. Like a Ikekik system.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Then those fields, I'll send you a picture and then I'll pull it up tomorrow so you guys can actually see what it looks like. Let me pull it up. But that's what I see it all the time, and it's literally in my system. So I think that's pretty cool. Let me.
Yeah. For those who don't know, I'm actually actually I've today I've started to write something about my origin and then my journey from when I left my real home, my first home, and then my next home is my real home was Andromeda galaxy, and then because of this what happened in Lyra, and then I left home because to me home was too perfect, everything was too perfect, and I was a rebel and I wanted to help others, and I couldn't help. I mean, I could help there, but I wanted something more challenging, and that happened. I bring I think what I had there, I have it here too. So I went to one of those places. I went to Antares, and Antares say, okay, you can go here, say. And I went to Andromeda star system, and there I started as a spirit guide, and that's how we started. Also, I helped all those refugees from Lyras as well. I remember those, but I loved Andromeda galaxy, and I stayed there for many incarnations, and that's why if other people see my aura, it's blue instead of the smoky, like light being from other galaxy. So that's why if you can see, I'm more bluish than those. And I also then from there, and as a writer, I'm a writer. What I understand now, what I do now, I'm not really a writer. I'm a financial analyst, but I have it from Hadar. I love Hadar, and for you families from the Hadarians, I miss you guys. Sorry, I was just trying to share that I was starting to write about my journey, and hope to share with you guys soon.
Yeah, it froze up for a little bit. I think it's just the high frequencies coming in. So hopefully we'll be able to adjust that. I think you froze up a little bit. I don't think I couldn't hear you. It's the focus towards the end. Tomorrow.
I think we did hear everything she said.
Okay. It froze up on my end. So I don't know on the recording. I don't know how it's going to go on the YouTube live.
Thank you for letting me share the story and everything else.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It really resonated.
Yes, Santi. Yes, thank you. Some of my missions coming in here, if you want to say mission, was to I'm here to get a few Anuhazi feline ones that have been trapped here for a while. So there's a few felines I actually have I had high missions to actually come and to get them. A few of them. I actually do know who they are. I don't talk to them personally anymore, but I do know who my highest missions were coming in here, and they were different types of feline, and they're Inuhazi races. They're apparently fallen ones that have been trapped here. Universal Templars, Universal Templar, Universal Guardians that actually have been trapped here with certain missions coming in, and then they got kind of stuck here, if you want to say, in different warps, different time warps and stuff like that. So I do know a few of my missions. I think I've done really well as far as getting them assisting and at least getting them up and out, and that's pretty much it. So those were my highest missions. So yeah, I do resonate with everything that you're saying. Really resonate. It is in the soul software's Akashic records, not what we're clearing today. So it definitely does resonate. Yes, the focus shanti, the focus and focus the focus na kitinaki, a question kana the focus shanti, so focus shanti kashakata kata focus shanti kashakata, the focus shanti kata. So sometimes you might realize what your contracts are, but I definitely had a few Universal Templars that I had to get out of here that have been here for a while. I guess you'd call it time loops if you want to, but time warps, and that's it. I just go in. It's really easy. Like I just go in, I receive the mission, I go in. It could be just in their timelines in their life for a little bit, then boom, whatever needs to be adjusted, and then they're out. It doesn't matter if they're awake or not awake. It's parts of them, I guess you would say, that needs certain things need to be adjusted. That I have to at least go in and get them, if that makes any sense. To kind of readjust their timelines, awaken their life body to a certain extent, and then that's it. So it does resonate. They should be good. They should be good just by connecting into my field system with my higher selves. So I did well on those completions. So those are definitely does resonate. I can tell you it definitely resonates 100% on your story. There's different ones that are trapped here, and I try to explain that to people that the angelic human hybrids are us. So I sit here kind of laughing, like we could say humans. I guess that's what they call them, but they're angelic humans, and we are the hybrids. So it's kind of like just interesting. Those are like the veils and the amnesias, and that's okay. So a few Templars actually came in here to get. It's not the Night Templars, it's actual planetary guardians, and that's it. I go on their timelines and this like boom and like readjust, reset. They went through a few resets. Some of them have been here for a while too, for different time warps. Different experiments too, and all kinds of different experiments and programs. It is my higher self's highest contract. So thank you very much for sharing. And we will be clearing the distortions, everything that comes through. And that's what we'll be clearing and releasing. And it is through the software. It is in the, if you want to say DNA blueprints, soul blueprints. So we want to release the sphere and everything else in this description. So kushifuku shanti akana darafuku shanti nakata. Sayu kushifuku akana kashana darafuku shanti kasafuku shanti. Darafuku shanti akana darafuku shanakata. Shanti kishifuku shanti kushukana darafuku shanti kushukata. Darafuku shanti. Nesafuku shanti. All right, Facebook, I'm going to be shutting you off. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow for day 5. So lots of love to you, Soul Family, Star Family. We're going to shut off on Facebook and continue on YouTube. I think we're frozen again. I hope everyone can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I know.
I
I just
can
want
hear
to
Yep,
make
we
sure.
can hear you.
All right. Yes, so that really resonates. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm going to turn this one off because this is about to, it's about to die. Over here, I try to go on Facebook too, so people can tune in on there too as well. So we're just going to just connect. We're going to go back into our temple. We're the ones who create this temple. Just want you guys to know that. We're hoping to create this at least 7 temples wherever we're guided for the Utopian newer systems. There'll be 7 of them that we want to put up. So each one will be for each temple that we work through today and through the 7 days that we're working together. And it should be like 2 years, they're saying. 2 years, we should be able to have 7 up. We can have them up, but the next level is the Stargates and the crystal grids. So then we would have to wait for that. That could probably take a year for all the right constructions and crystals and all that stuff to actually create what it's going to look like inside. You know, the sanctuaries, who's going to work in there, and you know, who's going to come and take care of each temple, and you know, we'll figure that out too. So it'll be fun. And it'll be like, you know, community. It'll be a beautiful experience. Yeah, the temple caretakers, and it'll be absolutely beautiful. There's goddess Sekhmet temple, which is like a dome brown structure. So it's interesting how they want a pyramid structure. This one's in Nevada, and that's for, you know, the goddess Sekhmet. If you guys want, you guys can go visit that one. It's online. You should be able to still have access to it and to visit it. That's in Nevada. If anybody's interested, I could always send you the link. So I just want to mention that that woman had a great story too. So I've had profound experiences with goddess Sekhmet just penetrating through my third eye, clear as day. But it's a statue in Egypt, so obviously she wants me to go to the statue and activating me with different codes, and it's Christa Sophia codes, different Sophia energy matrices. Just tuning into that. So I guess they want a pyramid structure for the ones that I want to create, which will be the galactic temples. So theirs is a round structure. But I don't think, no, you guys won't be able to see it, but it's called a universe or God world. It's called the Akash, a spectrum. This is what I see all the time. So I started making some visionary collages. I don't know, but this is what I see through my pineal gland and in my system. It kind of looks like it's on my super quantum computer system. So it looks clear as day, exactly like that. It's actually really cool. Tuning into it, that's exactly what it looks like through my third eye. So it's interesting and who designed this, that it really does. It really does look like this in the pineal gland when it comes on. It comes online. So that's what it looks like. Like I said, it looks like it's 4 Stargates in different systems. I'm still working on it. I just know it's there. I work. I just do what I'm supposed to do, and that's like, you know, what I feel like it's supposed to be done. So it says a universe or God world. So that's really cool. And there's another system that I tune into that looks similar to that too. That's where I get most of my frequencies from. So we're going to connect into the Stargate system, and we just want to visualize and to see the royal houses of Lyra. So I will create 7 temples first, and that will be for the galactic temples, for all of us to be able to connect to bring in what is needed. And then I definitely will be building different structures around the planet for Lyra. It is actually for rebuilding their DNA system too. So it has a lot to do with repairing, restoring, purification, cleansing, and clearing all distortions. There's so much. It is a part of the it's a triple diamond sun grid system. It's a triple diamond sun system, and then I would have to kind of point to see where would I put up the structure at, and then we would build the temple grids. Because and Oversoul will actually help me with this too. A lot of them will be for planetary systems. It's like a triple helix system. There's also a quad helix. So we know we talk about the double, but there's up to a quad helix system. That would seem like that system. So we're just going to connect, just view in and take in what you can, data as far as experience. What does the Utopia newer systems look like? Bring it in organically, or you can draw. You can bring in crystal grids, alter grids, different types of grid systems. And as you bring in these grid systems, you can always share with me. So you can send in pictures. And if you want to, I am creating a page with my new web designer, Chrissy. I don't know if she's watching or still will be watching, but we want to give a shout out to Chrissy. Chrissy is going to work on my website. It's starseedevolutionunited.net, and she's going to be designing it up to make it look, just designing it, making it look a little bit more upgradey, I call it. So she's giving it an upgrade, a galactic upgrade. So we're going to design an actual page. And if you want, you can send in any of your creation to grade your light codes from the 7 days of Utopia newer systems. And we will upload them on the page when we get everything together in the quantum energy style. So we'll have to do the quantum style, so everything will be pieced together in perfect alignment and energetic alignment. So it could take it could take a month or two, or a few months. But the page will be up. So that is the next one. She's going to help with designing the Galactic Starship website. So it's going to be fun. So just send in anything. Send it through. You can send it through awakeningwithakasha@gmail.com. And then there's also Starseed Evolution 777@gmail.com. So you can send it there, or you could just send it through our chat on our website. If you want to check out our website, starseedevolutionunited.net. Everything, all descriptions will be below, probably, just maybe like 10 minutes afterwards. I'm just going to add some things in the description below on our YouTube. You guys can just go in and access, become a member, and you'll receive different gifts, upgrades. I will be doing that soon. It's just we had a lot going on right now. So those of you that are members, we're getting pretty much everything out tomorrow, and gifts, light body activation gifts. So you guys will be receiving those that are members. So we have to piece them together, and then everything is sent out in quantum alignment. We're also going to be, doing our galactic astrology zodiac activations tomorrow too as well. For our gateway, it's a 111 portal. So it's 111 and 22. If you actually look at the number, we have a huge gate tomorrow, a huge quantum jump. So it's 111, 111. It's a huge gate that we're going to be working through tomorrow. So we'll be filming that. We're actually going to film it, not do it live, and we'll activate it, and we'll set it up for tomorrow. So that's going to be the zodiac upgrades for the month of January in 2022. So that's a perfect, it's all in perfect alignment. For 111. So we're going to activate this Stargate that we're going to work through, you guys. This is a huge gate system. You guys are going to be quantum jumping. We're going to activate this quantum jump for the portal that we're going to go through tomorrow. It's a huge portal, light portal, abundance portal, miracle Stargate. So we're going to work with the Lyrans to activate a miracle Stargate system. And this is for prosperity, love, blissful state, happiness, abundance, pure abundance, miracles, instant miracles, manifestations. So we're going to activate this gate. And that's what I feel like is coming through. And the galactic heart. So the galactic heart, cosmic heart gateway is definitely coming through for the 111 portal. This is tomorrow. It's a huge portal. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 5. So we're just going to come and just anchor ourselves back into our body. And we're just going to anchor in and thank you for being on our Andromedan starship and our Utopian ship. Thank you for connecting your heart centers and all of us connecting and building a light grid together across the planet. So we're going to start teleporting you back into your body and anchoring into your body. Thank you all for sharing. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you. All of you guys are beautiful, sharing your light codes, your diamond light systems, your crystalline diamond sun systems. And I call it systems because it's all light encoded systems and structures that are within inside of you that are just activating, and you're just bringing them into the physical and anchoring in the highest frequency, bringing in 5th-dimensional frequencies, 7th-dimensional frequencies, and 12th-dimensional frequencies into the physical. So we appreciate all that you guys are doing. Thank you for all that are listening across the planet and around the world. And I'm sending so much love to you guys. We appreciate everything. Yes, and this is Utopia Newer Systems virtual retreat. We're going to do another one in the spring for March. It'll be a little bit later in March. We're going to do another one. So it's not an organization or anything. It's just for you guys to come to connect your light and to be able to rejuvenate and to activate. To experience, to expand, to remember who you are. It's a sacred space, and we're going to do another one in March. It's going to be a beautiful experience. And it's for us just to be able to see and to receive our missions and everything that is needed in this now. If you need to open your heart center and release blockages from your heart, to awaken, to your highest path, highest version of you, to your Christed avatar self. You might want to advance in your abilities. It's a sacred space, and you guys are all welcome here. Thank you for your support, your energetic support. Thank you for your integrity. Thank you for everyone that actually appreciates my gifts and to the highest frequency. All the gifts and the mentoring and multidimensional mentoring, my life body activating. Thank you guys for supporting me for so long and having the purest honor for my abilities and my gifts and everything that I came in here to do. So I do want to tell you guys thank you very much. The highest respect for my gifts, and then also everyone's gifts, everyone that does this. And I do want to say this, I am actually going to say this is my Lyra entire self, a light language channeler. It takes a lot for them to come out. Okay, I just want you guys to know that. A language of light channeler, someone who speaks vibrationally, a starseed, an indigo, a psychic, anybody who is sharing their abilities and their gifts. It takes a lot for them to move through blockages within inside of them. It's already enough for them to go through every single day knowing that they are indifferent here in this matrix system. Okay, so I just want you to know that I honor everything that you do on this planet, all light language channelers, everyone that comes out in full service to the coming from a place of respect, honor, and integrity, and non-judgment. I just want you guys to know that I actually do see you, and I see all of you, and that we're all in unity. We're all one here. I do appreciate your gifts that you guys do on this planet. So I do want people to just expand their consciousness, to expand, to raise your vibrational frequency, to actually move a few veils in order for you to actually see that it isn't a gift, it's an ability, but it's way more than that. It takes a lot for them to be their true and authentic self, or anyone to come out and to be their true and authentic self. So you want to come from a place of peace, love, honor, and integrity. I have sat and observed a lot on this planet. So I come from a place of peace, and I don't talk about other people in a disrespectful way either. So I have many respects, and I just want you to know that. So that's where I hold that in purity, and I do it for the all too. If I can hold that frequency of purity, then eventually I can teach other people in guidance. So just remember this, that it is a gift. If you are spiritually waking up, if you are speaking star language, if you are ready to move to get out there, it is a gift that you are sharing. It is the highest integrity and honor. So please remember this and keep doing everything that you are doing, and to move past it. It takes a lot for them to voice themselves. So my higher self does want to speak on that, because my higher self usually will just sit, and it's like an embodiment, but it's more of like a very high frequency of source and pure source frequency that kind of comes in, and that's the avatar that just sits and observes, and will just sit here and observe everyone, and actually will observe them and just sit and listen to them. And we actually, we're it's not listening, we can hear vibration, frequencies, and energetics, and see quantum, and then quantum structures and energy and vibration. So when we actually step into a field, we can download data in a light speed, so we can see where they're at on a conscious level. So I just sit and we just observe. So we just want you to voice this, and it is me, but it's a higher version of me, just to speak outward to all of you guys that actually do share your abilities and your gifts. And I just want to say thank you for all of you guys that respect me and honor, and to have an open space to open their heart to my language, and my multiple angelics that come in and move their frequencies and weave their frequencies in, and that's what they're doing. So it's all connection to frequency. Oh yeah, go ahead. I don't know, Diana, do you want to share your pyramid? If she has it, I don't know. They're just going to anchor back in, and the galactic higher selves are going to just anchor you guys back in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the pyramid. Sorry, so it has Shungite at the bottom, and then it has Azurite, and there is a crystal in the middle that is surrounded by copper, I believe, and it comes out at the bottom. So I believe it needs to be grounded. I'm not very sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an organite device. Yeah, we activated a huge system in here just by the light codes. It was an awesome experience. Her higher self and just transmitting from source to that system was fun. That's from teamlight.com. So I do highly recommend these devices. I call them crystalline devices. They're like crystal devices and so much more. It's like a little formula that you can tap into, like a blueprint. I remember when I had mine, I actually tried to set up all this, all these like different crystal structures, and I was communicating with higher dimensional beings like home. I was like playing just with it and going, are you guys gonna come and get me? Like, hello. Said kind of like using it as a transmitter to a ship. So that's what I did with mine. I think it actually got through. So honestly, it was like, yeah, like a light type. Yeah, that's funny. That's what I did with mine. So I had like I put like all these little Lemurian seeds, and it's teamlight.com if you guys want to get one, but it's a pyramid structure. So it's a blueprint, a formula, and I just decided to put like Lemurian seeds around it. I was trying to talk through it because if you were to transmit, I could see the vortexes and the actual like what was coming from it. It was like a blueprint system of crystalline. So then I just started adding to it, and I was sitting there talking because it would look like a vortex. Some of them have like, you know, communication through like a little vortex that you can sit there and transmit through. How would I explain that? Like a hologram. There you go. And I was sitting there going, are you guys going to come and get me? Like, hello. like dial in, transmitter. I was like, I had all these things set up around it, and I was like, I know you guys can hear me. And then sure enough, it really did happen. So it does work if you guys want to try it. But I think I used, they're outside, but Lemurian seeds, big Lemurian seeds around it. And then I was transmitting most likely to a ship and talking into it. Like, come and get me. And then I actually saw all these guys running through a Stargate. So I do think that it looks like guys, but they're galactic beings, but they do look like us. So they're like hybrids, I guess. And they were running through a Stargate, and I was like, yay, you guys heard me. So like right after. I was like, I really felt it was heard. I felt like I reached something. But it's just, you know, you can have fun with it and you can play with it. You can set them up to talk to your higher selves, multidimensionals, and then most likely you can actually talk to ships too if you just set it up right. Okay, thank you for sharing. That was beautiful. We want to thank all the wave showers too for coming out and doing everything that they do for all of us and everyone that's full service. Anyone that wants to share their sites, their websites, you would on my page or community page as far as being full service, please email me and just send me all your information, and I'll start setting it up, and then that way you guys, we can all share as a community. So we're going to start gridding into the Earth grid and connecting to Gaia's system. So just visualize a golden cord anchoring you back into your vessels and into your body. And we want to just anchor in and just connect. And just visualize a gold cord or your Lyran tail. So just visualize a Lyran tail, a monkey tail or dragon tail, a snake tail, and you could just visualize it corkscrewing. Visualize it just corkscrewing and screwing into the Earth system and anchoring into Gaia's heart center. Want to just anchor in and just connect into Gaia's system. And just breathe in and just breathe out. And we're going to continue to connect and just come back down into the body and just move your hands, your toes. We want to just ground into Gaia's system. So we're just going to connect, tune and tone. I'm going to work with some ruby red for the root. We're just going to work through the system and Gaia system. So I have some and Daras that I play with to upgrade you guys. Yeah, it is an amplifier. It's strong. It's very, it's an interesting little device. We're going to connect. This one is Lyran, a Stargate. I had a beautiful experience. This opened up my 12D, right? Yeah, the Amratina Stargate, Armatina. Okay, thank you guys. It has opened up my Stargate system right here on my third eye. I put it on and it literally opened up the gate system, this small little baby. Took me all the way home. And I was laying there, it went open, and then all of my Lyrans are just standing over me, all of my Lyrans, and just were like, can you see us? And I'm like, yes, I can. It somehow opened up my 12th gate, which is, I think it's called the Amratina. Anyways, it's a Stargate system that we have. So it was like my last system. And then I saw them all standing over me. It was the most beautiful experience. Yes, thank you. What is it? Amratina. I speak it in star language. You guys have it in Earth language here, but it was beautiful. So I could see them all standing over me, and it was the most beautiful experience. I knew it was the 12th gate. I knew exactly it was. I was like, this is definitely the 12th gate. I knew it, and I was home. So this little baby's coming in. It's an actual Stargate system. It activates the 12th gate. I know it activates the 12th gate. So I saw the Lyran standing over me, all of my galactics, most likely my higher self, and was just making sure that I could actually see them, like physically see them with my eyes, and to see them right through here, through this vortex. So they just wanted to make sure that I could actually see them. They were like, they're excited, but they're just like, can you see us fully? And I'm like, yes, I can see you fully. I can see you. I can see you, Dad. Hi. So it was that type of experience, and then most likely my higher self and other family members that I have, so I could see them clear as day. So it was a beautiful experience. And I have to speak about this experience if you have these experiences, so you can resonate with them. Rosa, your grid was absolutely beautiful today. Yeah, she had a beautiful beautiful crystal grid and Darian grid. Rosa, I kept them. I'm going to put them up on my site if you're okay with that.
Of course,
So,
please.
All of your Andarian it's just absolutely beautiful. So pretty. All of the beauty of them is just absolutely beautiful.
They're so beautiful.
So I'm just going to tune and tone your field just to anchor you into Gaia's grid system. And we're going to work with the green. This is Gaia system. And just kind of anchor you guys back down. So I appreciate all of you guys, everything that everyone does, doing light grids, setting up grids around the planet, crystal grids. So it's absolutely beautiful. Yes, we're just going to go over as far as light body, ascension upgrades and light upgrades, high vibrational water, pure water, alkaline water, purest water that you can find, or distilled water for at least 72 hours. I usually drink like a gallon or more of water a day. So please keep hydrated during the 7 days. Light body upgrades are light body ascension symptoms too. High vibrational foods, detox, fasting, liquid diet. I don't want to say diet. I have to clear that software and come up with a new word. But we would call it galactic food, raw food, galactic food. That's a good one. Different types of raw food, juicing, for a few days to detox the system. Epsom salt baths. Thank you. Yes, Miss Lisa finally put up some new ones. 2 last night, or I was like, they're probably all going to be gone because
They're half gone already.
I already know that. I was like, I went to go look at the one I want. There's a rainbow one. I was like, I hope it's still there. I would definitely get it. I really, really want it, but I was like, let me just sit and wait and let me just tune in to see. So I meditate before I pick mine. So I have to meditate first and to see if it's if it's for my system or is it for somebody else's system. I'm just like I do know I'll meditate tonight, but yeah, they're almost all gone again. So Krishanti, Nathan, yeah, it could be from the 7 Utopia newer systems retreat, so they'll probably be gone. People going in and just, oh yes, I'm on. Nesafakasanti akashakati, akasafakosanti kushakati nandarafokasanti, sakanandarafokasanti nikata. What else was I saying? Nesafakosanti nikati, nakasana kajakati. Okay, yes, galactic food, raw diet, juicing, fasting. Taking care of your body, detox. If you never have, just try. Just actually try to do some like a water fast or juicing fast, raw food, for 3 days. Why don't you do it for like 48 hours or 38 hours and try that. Detoxing, you can do different types of herbs too. Supplements as well. Pineal gland. I'm experimenting with some pineal gland stuff. So and pituitary supplements. So when I get done with them, I'll let you know how that is. Bioplasma is something new I use. It does work. For Ascension symptom, it's called bioplasma. So there's some new stuff I'm going to just work with, and then I'll let you know. Kind of just tuning into the field. Natural is like cilantro, spirulina. Those are really good supplements too. Beets, I actually like anything that has beet or beet powder in it. You want to just clear metals and toxins out of the body. Baths, Epsom salt baths, you can do Himalayan baths, put some crystals in the bath. Steaming, you can steam too, and do different types of steaming. Massage will move the energy in the body. Actually sweating and sweating, moving the energy, going to the gym, doing yoga, stretching. Clean food if you can. You'll one day realize that your higher self will take care of you if you take the next step of taking care of yourself, and you'll realize this too. So I did that game for a while with my higher self, saying, oh, I can't afford it. That's not true. That's a belief system that just has to do with survival and lack energy. Once I showed my higher self that I'm ready to take the next step with my ascension body and take care of my ascension body and choose my self-care, that's when everything changed. So everything is provided. Whatever the vibrational frequency of what we give out, it comes back instant, it will come back instantly. You just have to tune into the vibration of the heart center and the quantum flow. So just try to choose as clean as possible as what you can. Take care of yourself, and you actually will see. You want to pay attention to see how what you give out will come back, and it'll come back like in the ebb and flow once you actually align to the higher version of you, which is you, the ascended master, and to just choose the ascension body and your self-care for yourself. Okay. You just want to align to the vibrations of the universe. In alignment. The ego will tell you anything but. So that will be a battle, and that took me about like 6 years. So it's deprogramming. So just take the time and just collapse through the matrices and just shift through it, and we'll all figure it out together. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we have day 5. So I'm really excited. So I'll see everyone tomorrow at 7 p.m. I love you guys very much.
Thank you so
Thank you for all the
much.
members being here too.
Thank you.
We love
Bye.
you.
Thank
Love
you.
you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, everyone.